Speed, precision, and pure riding excitement. This is what the all-new 2026 Suzuki GSX 500R promises. And it just might be the middleweight sport bike that changes the game. Welcome back to Auto Craze, where today we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated motorcycles of the year. A machine designed to balance thrilling performance with real-world usability. The GSXR family has always stood for speed and track heritage, and the new GSX 500R carries that DNA while adapting it to modern-day riders who demand versatility, technology, and efficiency alongside raw performance. The design language of the 2026 Suzuki GSX 500R immediately tells you what kind of bike it is. Aggressive yet sleek. The sharp lines and aerodynamic fairing aren't just for looks. They've been engineered to reduce drag and improve stability at higher speeds. A full LED lighting setup with slim headlights gives it a menacing front profile, while the integrated tail section keeps things compact and sporty. The bodywork feels inspired by Suzuki's MotoGP machines, ensuring that even when parked, the GSX 500R has the aura of a bike built for the racetrack. Underneath this aggressive exterior lies the heart of the machine, a brand new 500 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine tuned for a perfect balance of power and efficiency. Suzuki claims it produces around 60 to 65 horsepower, which places it squarely in the sweet spot for riders who want thrilling acceleration without the intimidating learning curve of larger liter-class bikes. This engine is liquid-cooled, fuel-injected, and paired with a smooth 6-speed gearbox that includes a slipper clutch for seamless downshifts. Power delivery is linear, making it ideal for both spirited weekend rides and daily commuting. And yes, Suzuki has paid close attention to emissions and efficiency, meaning the GSX 500R complies with global regulations while still delivering plenty of fun on the throttle. Chassis design is another area where Suzuki has refined the formula. The GSX 500R sits on a lightweight steel frame that balances stiffness for handling with enough flexibility for comfort on longer rides. Suspension duties are handled by telescopic forks up front and a monoshock at the rear, both tuned for sporty but forgiving performance. Forward braking, dual front discs with ABS, and a rear disc ensure confident stopping power, while wider tires provide grip you can count on whether leaning into corners or sprinting down straights. The 2026 GSX 500R also embraces modern technology. The bike comes equipped with a full-color TFT display that's easy to read in all lighting conditions, giving riders access to speed, RPM, gear position, fuel consumption, and riding modes. Yes, riding modes. Suzuki has integrated multiple performance maps that allow the rider to choose between economy, balance, and sport, tailoring throttle response and power delivery to the situation. Traction control, ride-by-wire throttle, and even a quickshifter on higher trims make the GSX 500R feel like a bike punching far above its weight class. When it comes to rider comfort, Suzuki has gone for an ergonomically balanced approach. Unlike full super sports that lock you into an aggressive crouch, the GSX 500RS seating position is slightly more upright, giving you the thrill of a sport bike without the back and wrist strain on longer rides. The seat height is manageable, making it accessible for newer riders while still accommodating taller ones. Wind protection from a fairing and screen is well thought out, reducing fatigue on highway rides. Add-in features like USB charging ports and smartphone connectivity through Suzuki Ride Connect app, and the GSX 500R becomes a daily rider's dream. Fuel efficiency is another highlight, as Suzuki knows this bike isn't just about weekend track fun. With an efficient twin-cylinder engine and optimized gear ratios, riders can expect a balance of sporty performance and practical mileage, making the GSX 500R a bike that works just as well in the city as it does carving mountain roads. On the road, early impressions from test riders suggest the GSX 500R delivers exactly what middleweight enthusiasts crave. It feels light and agile in traffic, stable at highway speeds, and confidence-inspiring in corners. The balance of performance and practicality makes it a serious rival to bikes like the Kawasaki Ninja 500, Yamaha R7, and Honda CBR 500R. Suzuki has clearly engineered this bike not just to compete, but to stand out in this fiercely contested segment. Styling, performance, technology, and comfort. The 2026 Suzuki GSX 500R blends all of these into a package that appeals to both newer riders wanting their first serious sport bike and experienced riders looking for something versatile yet exciting. It's the kind of motorcycle that you can ride to work all week and then take to the twisties or even the track on the weekend without feeling like you've compromised on either end. The GSXR lineup has always been about pushing boundaries, and the 2026 GSX 500R proves that Suzuki hasn't forgotten its heritage. It's lighter, smarter, and sharper than ever before, and it delivers performance that feels accessible without losing the thrill factor. For riders who want the excitement of a sport bike in a package that's practical for everyday life, this just might be the perfect balance. So, is the 2026 Suzuki GSX 500 the ultimate middleweight sport bike of the year? From everything we've seen so far, it certainly makes a strong case. Suzuki has created a motorcycle that captures the heart of the GSXR spirit while making it relevant for today's riders. For more deep dives into the latest motorcycles and cars shaping the future of mobility, make sure you're subscribed to Auto Craze, where passion meets performance every single week.